Okay, are we ready for Miami?
My favorite. Like, I freaking love this show. It brings everything.
I
It brings the outfits. It brings the fashion. It brings the drama.
I love this show so much. I was thinking
Yeah,
about that last night too when I was watching. I was like, it's the best. Like
the
you're going
best.
to Italy and there's a fashion show and you get to see behind the scenes and like outfits and all the things. I just love it so much.
There are a lot of
My
trips.
yeah.
I
And
love.
like and just like glamorous things. Like that's why I'm watching Housewives, you
Yes.
know? Like that's why
Yeah.
I'm watching.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the whole Milan trip I feel like was the bulk of the episode, and I just want to say when Larsa busted out that massive selfie light to take a selfie with somebody who is involved with the designer as
Mm-hmm.
Lisa was walking on the runway, I was
With
like
Jody beside her.
I was like horrified. Like
Appalled.
that is the most childish, mean, rude. Like I hated that. I
Mm-hmm.
hated it. And then
It
Jody
was
afterwards was like,
terrible.
she did great. Like she did so good. So awkward.
So awkward. I felt like
Yeah.
he handled that with grace, like by saying, like, oh, like, good for you for saying something instead of just sitting there and like having your blood boil. But it was really rude and it was with so much intention.
Yeah. She was like, oh, Lisa's coming. Here, let's take a selfie. I was like, oh my God, are you 12 years old? Like, that was terrible. It's one, like, you guys were best friends for years.
Years.
Like, you literally
Years.
just got into a little fight and you're doing that. Like,
And
oof.
not even about anything crazy. Like, it bothers me so much and it
I
makes
want
me
to
really
know,
sad for both of them.
like, I want to know her looking at that back. Do you feel like a tool?
Yeah, does she
Like,
feel
are you like
remorseful?
cringing? Are you like, oh, why did I do that?
Because it is a big deal to walk in Milan Fashion Week. Like, if that was
Yeah.
Larsa and somebody did that, she would be so pissed,
Yeah.
you know? So that does bug me.
Yeah. Her kids look
Also,
identical to Scottie Pippen. It's
no,
crazy.
identical.
Yeah, it's wild.
The genes are strong.
Yeah, big time. Like
Hmm.
very, very similar.
It's crazy. I was sad when Larsa is telling Lisa, like, you shouldn't be here if your dad's sick then. Like, my
Oh
heart
my God.
sank. Sometimes I think that Larsa doesn't understand the impact of her words and says things because she wants someone to feel bad and she doesn't really know the severity of what she's saying.
Yeah.
This was like, I was like, this is way worse than anything else you could have said.
It's about the delivery as well. Like, there's one way to bring up that topic in a very respectful, almost like you're feeling like you're thinking about how they must feel like, oh, like that must have been a really difficult decision. Like broaching the topic in
Yeah.
that way, as opposed to being like, well, then you shouldn't be here. Your dad's sick. Like he might only have a week to live. Then you shouldn't be here. Why are you even here? What?
Literally. I
Like,
was like,
why do you talk
sure.
like that?
Mm-hmm.
And again,
Because
like
you don't
this is
know.
her friend of like 10, 15 years, like really good friend, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
No, it made
Yeah.
me sick. I was like, that is not cool. She probably already feels guilty. This is like a great experience for her. She's doing something that's important to her. And you're
Yeah.
like
And it's
making her
difficult
feel
because,
worse.
like you said, she didn't really have a relationship with her dad. She's slowly like starting to build that relationship. So she's already struggling with what's the right thing to do. But like, do you derail your whole life for someone that like you never put in the time or effort for you? And so you
Exactly.
ignore this big opportunity. Like, there was no thinking of those things when Larsa was talking to her. It was just like, well, then you shouldn't be here. Like, oh my God.
Yeah. No, it was really sad. It made me not feel good.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to tell Pri not to text me anymore. God.
I've always loved Marisol and Alexia's relationship. Like their friendship is like literal goals. I freaking love them. And it's so interesting to me to watch Marisol know that the relationship with Todd and Alexia is toxic, to know it's not good for Alexia, and to know that that's not what she wants for her friend, but still to support her friend in what decisions she's making. Like it's this hard thing. I remember I had like a really good friend in university. I had a really awful boyfriend. I confided in her and she said to me like, if you don't leave him, I will never respect you. And that made me stay with him and not be friends with her. Like there's this
Yeah.
line of like, you want to be a good friend, you want to support your friend, but you also want what's best for them. And it's this hard thing. And I think she navigates it so well.
She really does. I completely agree. It's like you don't have to agree. You can have your opinion, but at the same time, your friend's going to do what they're going to do. So are you going to be there for them or not? Like,
agreed.
It's like when you know your friend is doing something that's not good for them, but you can like have a conversation about it. Like, but what are you going to do? And I think Marisol understands what Alexia is feeling. Like the way she reacts and has been reacting in this whole situation is giving like she can put herself in Alexia's shoes. And I think she understands how difficult it is for Alexia.
Yeah.
That dinner, oh my God, I felt so bad when Alexia broke down because I don't even think she really wanted that dinner to be about that topic, because initially she was like, I didn't invite the other girls because this dinner is about Johnny, my friend. Yeah. And then she was like breaking down crying and I was like, oh.
And she was like, I need help. I need support. Like, I need you guys to help me.
She honestly, she understands also what is going on and how terrible it is, but it's almost like she can't help herself, but she wishes that she wasn't feeling this way. Like she wants to be the person that's just like, fuck you, and like walks away and never talks to him again. But she's struggling so bad. It's so sad.
Something is like pulling her to him that she can't get through, because she is very like all about loyalty. Like if it's a woman, one of the friends in the friend group that fucks with her, immediately out. Like she knows her worth. She knows that she shouldn't be treated like that. But then when it's Todd, like she like really can't help herself. And now on Watch What Happens Live, she's still banging him. I'm like, she's scared. So this is the person she's choosing to be with, married. And she's like, I'm just really anxious because I don't know if he's actually moving forward with the divorce. Talk to him.
That's crazy. That's
he's inside of you and you can't ask him that?
That whole situation is actually crazy.
I literally
was he's holding divorce papers over her head and she doesn't know what's going to happen.
Talk about control.
That's very like a toxic,
crazy,
mind fuck, manipulative situation. And she's like, well, I just hope that like he doesn't go through with it. Like, oh my God, what a position to be in. Like, that's terrible.
It was awful. And she's like, it's like 15 days. Like, are you counting down the date? This is crazy. Just ask him. Make a decision together. Why is it on him? Like, it takes
like,
two.
How has he not even brought it up or like apologized or like, I don't.
Literally. It's wild to me.
Curious to see what happens there. Anyways, we have to wrap up because I got to walk to the freaking lobby. So anything else?
Last thing I will say is the way. So sometimes they bring in like the husbands, sometimes they bring in the kids to these shows. I love that Preston is in the show. I love to see Larsa as a mom. But then it's so cringe when Preston is putting his boundary up like, Mom, I don't want you to talk about these people poorly in front of me. I don't want to be involved in this. Just let it go. And she keeps like wanting justification from her kids or like for her kids to like, you know, tell her.
Support her behavior.
Yeah. And he's like, stop. Like, just stop. Yeah. And she won't. It's like kind of inappropriate. It made me like,
yeah. You know? Also, I wonder when the new cast member is going to come in.
I know. I can't wait to see who it is.
Her name's Stephanie.
But I can't wait to see how she like interacts with everyone who fits in, who she's going to be friends with.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, I'm curious like how she's connected to the group.
Yeah, same.
Anywho. All right. Okay. Well, ick and icon quickly.
Okay.
Ick is probably just how Jax returned and like that whole situation.
Yeah.
Icon is Lisa for walking in the show.
Oh, yeah. And she looked so hot. I was like,
bomb.
yeah, girl.
Like, bomb. Yeah.
The dress was made for her body. Like, she just looked fucking incredible. Okay, my ick is Larsa, I think, talking to her kids, like to Preston about, and then he's just like, Mom, stop. He's got his headphones in. He leaves. I just feel like when it's kids, it's like, okay,
it is,
just no.
I don't care how old they are. Like, it's
literally, he doesn't want to be involved. Don't involve him. He's already on the show. Like, you know. Icon, Marisol supporting Alexia in like the most beautiful way. Like, I just think it's really special. You don't often find friends like that, and it's really beautiful that she feels those feelings for her friend.
Yeah, and just an FYI, the Real Housewives of Miami Jellycats are coming. They're all selected.
And they're
coming.
good.
They're good. Yeah. Okay, do you want to intro your interview, Ariana?
Yes. So this was so fun. I got to interview Lisa from Real Housewives of Miami. I love her. Like, she is literally an icon, especially in the housewives space.
Canadian icon, our second guest, Canadian.
Yes. Like, it's so perfect. So I got to interview her. She looked literally perfect, which I don't know how I thought it could be any other way. And she just, again, was exactly like how she is on the show. She wasn't fake. She was just like so perfect. I loved her. She was real. We talk about all things relationships, her having a public divorce. It's just wonderful. So listen, hope you love it. Thank you, Lisa, for joining us because you're the best. We love you.
You're the best. You're the best. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.